Hello, and welcome back to the Let's Play Planescape Torment. Excuse me, stretch there. So to satisfy my own curiosity, I loaded up my last save, and it was zombie number 78 that we killed, not 79. So I feel much, much better. I had to know. I had to know.
I'm gone.
Anyway, but no matter what, we're still gonna live with the decisions that we make. This is my first playthrough ever, and we're rolling with it. This corpse is shuffling from slab to slab, bandaging the corpses lying there. The number 396 is carved into his left temple, and his lips are stitched closed. You notice the corpse is carrying a roll of bandages in its hand. The bandages look usable. You mind if I borrow those bandages? The corpse continues to stare at you. Let's try and take the bandages. You snake your hand out and take the roll of bandages from the corpse's hand. The corpse doesn't even seem to notice. It continues going through the motions of bandaging the body. Let's examine the corpse again. Same thing. Sorry about taking those bandages from you. I just need them more than the bodies here. So talking to the corpses do nothing. But I still think we should try just in case we get lucky. The female corpse is making the rounds from slab to slab in the room. Her hair is knotted into a long braid and looped around her neck like a noose. Someone has stenciled the number 1096 under her forehead, 1096, and her lips have been stitched closed. Nice braid. Alright. The walking corpse has number 1094 carved into its forehead. Its mouth has been sewn tightly shut, and the chemical reek of fresh formaldehyde hangs an overpowering cloud around it. Despite the pallid, sunken features and the lifeless, milky eyes, it is clear this was once a handsome young man. You see anything interesting going on? Nope. I'm pretty sure we went through this. Okay. I feel so much better knowing that was not Corpse 79 that we killed. Okay, I can't imagine corpse number 42 is going to be on this floor. The corpse is lumbering along a triangular path. That ring that we found is a triangle. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses, then turns and staggers towards the next corner. It has 965 tattooed on the side of its skull. As you approach, it halts and stares at you. Mort. Looks like someone forgot to tell this sod to stop walking the rule of threes. Trees, good lord, I need to learn how to read. Anyway, what do you mean? The corpse doesn't have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they'll keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task and then they forgot to tell him. Who gives them their commands? Either one of the caretakers here, or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who need help with cheap labor, after all. I see. What was that you said before about the rule of threes?
Updated my journal.
Eh? Well, the rule of threes is one of those laws about the planes, about things tending to happen in threes, or everything's composed of three parts, or there's always three choices, and so on and so forth. Yeah, you don't sound like you hold much faith in it. It's a load of wash, if you ask me. If you look for a number, any number, and try to attach some great meaning to it, you're going to find plenty of coincidences. That's a good point. Understood. I wanted to examine the zombie a bit more. This corpse is lumbering along the triangle path, blah blah blah. So why are you walking in a triangle? Yep, talking to it did nothing. The left side of this woman's face looks as if it was caved with a club, and her flesh sags and broods swollen clumps over her ruined skull. The number 626 has been stitched under the corpse's right cheek, just below the eye. It's a pretty nasty wound you've got there. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Her skin is paper thin, almost wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her frame. The number 594 has been stitched onto her forehead with a charcoal pencil. So you doing anything later? Alright, so that's all of the corpses, at least from this northeast preparation room all the way down. Probably a few more in the other rooms. Come on, Mort. Are you Zombie 42? Not even close. The number 821 is carved on his forehead, and his lips have been stitched closed. A faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body. Oh, wow, this one talks. So you see anything interesting going on? As you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise. Eh? What? You're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. As he has a particular half frightened, half angry expression. Who you? What you want? Who are you? The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. He looks you up and down for a few moments, then frowns. What you do here? His eyes narrow suspiciously. You spy on Dusties? Ooh, interesting. We could lie. Oh man, what do we do here? No, I'm trying to escape. I'm not a spy. I got sealed in here by accident. Can you help me out? That one... I don't feel like number 2 is going to work out. I have this suspicion that that isn't going to go over well. Because I can't imagine that anyone would get sealed in here by accident, given all the meticulous notes from all these books, the thousands of entries in that one logbook that we've got, Dahl with all of the names that he puts in, and then knowing that when people die they come here, and basically it's a, if you've ever played what is it, Pillars of Eternity, the wheel, where things just basically constantly get recycled, souls get recycled. So I don't think telling him that I got put in here by accident is going to go over well. Try to escape. I really want to lie. But I don't know if that's going to go over well. I did want to play this good, but I know in Sigil it's run by the Lady of Pain, which I believe is Leviatar, who is a hyper evil goddess who loves torture and pain. Uh... Good guy, or are we the type of person who we gotta do what we gotta do? You know what? I'm more interested in the lie. I'm starting to overthink. So let's like, yeah, I'm spying on the Dusties. He studies you more intently. You spy? You with Cell? Cell? Mort breaks in, whispering, "By the powers, this Burke's an anarchist. Posing as a zombie, so posing as a zombie's got to be the first for those addled sods. Anarchist?
Updated my journal.
Anarchist, their faction. Mort looks like he's about to let loose a torrent of insults, then notices a zombie staring at you both, listening intently. They want to liberate everyone from the chains of government. Tear down the old, establish a new order with no order at all. Huh. I don't know. I do feel like it's probably good to tear down the order that's going on here. Yeah, let's go with truth. That seems like a noble pursuit. Order could use a good tearing down every once in a while. The zombie nods at this, and you think you detect him puffing up a little in pride behind the zombie disguise. Huh. Let's lie. God, maybe I should have lied on the last one. I feel like I'm bouncing back and forth here. So what are you doing here? Me spy on Dusty's. Say what I see. Nothing more. What have you seen the Dustmen do? Nothing. They do nothing. Can't find nothing. Dead, dead, just dead people. Dusties do nothing. Eyes narrow in conviction. Still I watch. I see. There was something else I wanted to ask you. Do you know someone named Feyrod? Uarad? The zombie frowns briefly in thought. Me hear he live in hives somewhere. He shakes his head. Not know where. He frowns again. Dusty's very mad. They not like Feyrod. Fuarad. Whatever. Why don't the Dustmen like Feyrod?
Updated my journal.
Because he's a collector. Brings debtors to mortuaries, sells them to Dustmen. Brings a lot of debtors. Dusty's not know where he gets debtors. Think he's putting Burks in dead book. Okay, so they think he's killing people. What? He's saying that this Feyrod Burke has been selling a lot of debtors, corpses, to the Dustmen. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the Dustmen. Sounds like Feyrod's been selling so many debtors that the Dusties think he's been putting hivers in the dead book before their hour's up. You know, killing people. I see. Well, there's something else I want to know. I'm missing a journal. Have you seen it? Do you know some Burke Pelu? What? He wants to know if somebody's robbed you. Probably, probably what happened. All right, more questions. Can you tell me anything about Doll? Scribe shrugs. Old, yellow. How can I escape from here? Zombie grunts. You can escape through portals. He waves his hand. Poof. Portals. What portals? Portals. The zombie waves around the area. Portals everywhere. Well, can you show me one of these portals? He is silent for a moment, then nods slightly, as if in understanding. Why should I help you? Oh, maybe we can help each other out. What do you want in return? You need to get key for me. One iron key to embalmer's room. Want an iron key for the embalmer's room. Alright. Where is this key? Dusty has it. He points at his eyes. She has yellow eyes. Then he takes a motion with his hand that reminds you of a pair of cutting shears. Blades on fingers. Oh, I wonder if this is Iveni. A dust woman with yellow eyes and blades on her fingers. I already met her in the embalming. Hold on, I'll be back with the key shortly.
Updated my journal.
Zombie Squinch, if you're caught, don't say nothing about me. Or may gut you in your sleep. I'll be back. Alright, so you want us to kill Iveni, huh? She patched us up.
Alright.
She patched us up. You see Iveni. She's dissecting the corpse's chest with her talons. Tap her to get her attention. She turns, sees you, then frowns. Dumb zombies. She clacks her talons fingers together impatiently, then makes a stitching motion with her fingers. You done. All stitch up. Go, go, go. Wait a minute. You make a motion of a key turning in your hand. I need an embalming key. Do you have one? She leans forward, looks at your hand motions, and then sniffs. Her hand darts into her robe, then emerges. A key hanging from her wickedly sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when done. Go, go.
Updated my journal.
Okay. I thought I was going to have to kill her. But then again, this game isn't about combat. You see the false zombie. You're amazed at the man's disguise. His breathing is so subdued you can barely hear it. Greetings. What do you want? Here's the embalming room key you wanted. The zombie's eyes widen and he snatches the key from your hand. He turns it over, nodding all the while. Good, good. Now how do I get out of here?
Updated my journal.
Zombie grunts. You can escape through portals. He waves his hand. Poof. Okay, portals. What portals? Can you show me? Okay. The zombie nods. You want out? Go to Arc on... Oh, God. Go to Arc on the first floor's northwest room. You need finger bone shape of crook. He holds up his index finger and bends it into a crook. When you have the key, go to the Arc, jump to the secret crypt, and can escape from there. Secret escape route. He nods eagerly. You can rest there. A crooked finger bone? Where am I going to find one of those?
Updated my journal.
He shrugs. Must be one around here somewhere. Look in storage room on upper floor. Maybe there. Okay, very well. I'll check upstairs for this crooked fingerbone, then head to the first floor, to one of the arches in the northwest room. Got it. Thank you for putting that in English. All right. Do we have any other questions? No. Okay. Simple enough. So we are going to have to go upstairs, check around before we could go downstairs. And then there was the hive. Oh, looks like there's 4 hives. So we'd look for Faerod there. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we will end it here. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one.